Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and as always, I'm back at you with another video. Here's what we're about to discuss today. The love I have for you is real, but unfortunately, I am forced to put it away because you don't deserve it. Chosen ones, chosen vessels, I know that you guys are real individuals, and the love that you have for everybody that you come across, everybody that you deal with, is real, genuine, and authentic. But when people take that for granted, because we have to not take ourselves for granted, we have to distance ourselves from these people. All right. When we take ourselves for granted, right? Because everybody's not like us. We take ourselves for granted. We because we're humble people, we don't look at ourselves as being any more better or any more special than anybody else. But the thing is, in all actuality, I know you may not want to toot your own horn, but you are better than other people, and you are better than them. And it's not something that you chose. God chose you. You were chosen, and that's just a part of it. You are supposed to be a leader, and you're supposed to be um, example to other people on how they are supposed to live. Okay, and when you tell yourself that other people are like you, you're gonna be let down. You're gonna be let down when you tell yourself that other people are like you, because a lot of people aren't. You're rare. You're real. Okay, you are rare because you're real. And when you go out into the world thinking that there are other people like you, unfortunately, you're going to realize that you're going to have to keep a lot of that love and a lot of that good feeling and a lot of that good energy. You're going to have to keep it to yourself, because majority of the time, you're going to find it's not going to be able to be reciprocated back to you. And you don't want to you don't want to put yourself in the position to be drained, because you're putting out all this positive energy, and there's no outlet for it to be put back into you. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find a balance. All right, you're going to have to find a balance between you and how much energy that you're willing to give to other people. Because if it's not being given back to you, then that's going to result in you being unbalanced, and you can't you can't afford that. You can't afford to lose your balance at the expense of others, just because they don't want to work on themselves. You're supposed to um, you're supposed to be at fault for that. Nah, you're not supposed to be at fault for that. That's not your fault. You have nothing to do with what other people are going through, besides to lend an ear, to lend maybe a word of advice. If God puts a message on your heart, you sit next to somebody and they telling you their whole life story, and God blesses you with the right thing to say, to tell them at that particular time and moment, sure. But other than that, you're going to have to watch who you share your empathy with. You're going to have to watch who you share your good feelings with, because not everybody is going to be able to give it back. You're going to find that some people are going to be jealous of it. And when you come around them, they're always going to have something negative to say. They're always going to have something to say that makes you feel anxious or uncomfortable. But it's because you're making them feel insecure. All right. And when they feel insecure, they gotta attack you. All right, because you took a shot at them. They feel bigger than you, and they don't want to appear weak. And when you make them appear weak, all you know what's gonna break loose. Okay, all the stuff is gonna they're gonna start trying to sling stuff at you, because you're making them feel some type of way. All right, so that means you're going to have to withdraw from them. I know it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna be uncomfortable. They're going to wonder why that you don't want to be around them as much. But for your own sanity, and for your own peace of mind, and for your own mental health, you are going to have to mess with them from a distance, and you're going to have to keep your distance as much as you can. You're only going to be allowed to be around them for so long. because it's going to come to a point where something is going to be said to where it's going to cause you to be frustrated, and that's narcissistic abuse. You don't have to take abuse. it's good to it's good to be there for people. it's good to um it's good to want to spend time with people. Okay, it's good to be with the people in your life, but you don't have to take abuse. Once people start abusing you and then acting like that's not what's going on, you gotta distance yourself. Once people start abusing you and they don't care how it affects you or how you feel about it, it's just there's only one ultimatum, and that's you hang around me and take this abuse, or you don't hang around me at all. Then you're gonna have to choose the greater of the two for you. And unfortunately, that means you're going to have to, unfortunately, but fortunately, you're gonna have to spend more time by yourself or away from whoever is causing you that abuse. All right. You're not supposed to just sit there and take abuse. People will try to disguise abuse. People will try to make abuse seem like it's not abuse. People will try to make it seem like you're at fault when they're abusing you. All right, a major trick of gaslighting and manipulation that people will try to use when they are abusing you with their narcissism. What they'll try to do is make it seem like it's your fault. Okay, they will do things to make it seem like you caused it. They'll do things to make it seem like you deserve that. You did something to make them feel that way, so that's why they did that to you. All right, and they'll also guilt trip you into making you think that um because you don't want to be around that type of behavior, that you should feel bad and that you're a bad person, and that's not cool either. All right, your mental health is real, and you have to protect yourself, because people like this, if you were to do something to yourself or something was to happen to you behind how you were treated, people would just be like, oh wow, that's what happened to this person. Wow, they did that. But they wouldn't actually have any type of, they wouldn't know how to come to terms with how they feel about you, because they don't know how to come to terms with how they feel about you now. And it's all because you have higher qualities, you have better qualities. There's more to you than meets the eye. Okay, there's more to you than the average person. And when you're deep and you're an in-depth, mysterious person who's got a lot of qualities, got a lot of things going for them, people see a bright future for you, regardless of where you're at right now. People see that you have a bright future. People see that you're getting ahead. They may be trying to stop you. They may be trying to put roadblocks in your way. They may be trying to gaslight you and act like you ain't spit. Okay. But you are, if they are putting you down. No one puts down a nobody. Okay, if they are aggravating you, if they when you're being as peaceful as can be, all right, when you are bringing the peace and they're bringing the pain, it's because there's something special about you, and they can't come to terms with it. They can't take the fact that you're going to have a life that they won't. They can't come to terms with the fact that you're an amazing, exciting individual, and they have to pretend like they don't see it, and it's all in their face. They know that you're great. They know that you're incredible. They know that it's something special about you, but they have to try to pretend and act like it doesn't exist so they could cope with being around you. And when they can no longer cope, that's when that's when they start to take out on you how they feel about you and all the good things about you. Yeah, that's what they do. All right. So when those things start happening, you are going to have to put it away. You're going to have to put your love away, because when people act like that, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve you to be around as much. When people act like that, they don't deserve you to be in their presence. All right. When people can't acknowledge at least acknowledge the fact that you deserve to be treated with respect. Okay. You don't have to acknowledge what's great about me. I don't need you to. You don't have to acknowledge my qualities. I don't need you to. You don't have to acknowledge that I'm going to the next level, and I've turned my life around, and I may not be where I'm supposed to be, but I'm not where I was. I don't need that from you. But what you're not going to do is, I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me while I'm around because you feel some type of way about what is going on with my life and what I'm doing and the changes that I'm making. That's not my fault. I have nothing to do with that. People complain when you do wrong, and then they'll turn around and have something to say and feel negatively towards you when you do right. So once it comes to that point, once you realize, oh, this has just been one big pleasing thing. You can't please people, and you're not supposed to try. Only person you're supposed to please is God and yourself. If you're not pleasing God, I guarantee you most likely may not be pleased. And if you are pleased, it's probably going to lead to some type of destruction, and you won't be pleased for long. So even if you are pleasing yourself and it's not leading to anything bad, you still want to please God because it may be short lived. It may not be long term. It may get cut short because you never know how God may feel about that. All right, you're definitely going to want to put God first. But all you have to do is please God. That's it. All right, people could feel however they want to feel. They could be angry because you're choosing to do something different with your life than they did. All right, and now they could resent you for that. But like I said, that is not your fault. It's not your fault that you're going after God's calling on your life. It's not your fault that you believe in yourself and you want to take your life to the next level. You don't want to be mediocre. You don't want to just sit around and sit in the house or just go out to eat or just go here, just do the same old thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're different, okay? You are different. It's driving you crazy to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But what people don't understand about you is that you will sit in a room and work on yourself 365 days out the year, and they'll think that you're doing the same thing every day, but you would rather not. You'll rather just sit in a room, work on yourself for 365 days a year, than rather than to go out, wash go out, go out to eat, go to the movies, go home, wash clothes, wash up, go to sleep, repeat that over and over and over and over. You want something different out of life. There's more out of life. There's more places to go than just grocery shopping, out to eat, maybe a little entertainment here. There's more to life than that. And you understand that. All right, you understand that there's more to life to that. And God has been putting downloads and feelings and visions in you to let you know that there's more to life than that. Okay? God lets you know that whenever he shows you something nice, that there's more to life. Whenever you see that new mansion, there's more to life. Whenever you see people on a vacation and not going and not having to be someplace that they hate, that's God letting you know that there's more to life. And because you know that there's more to life and you're aware and you're willing to work towards what you want, people will feel some type of way about that because a lot of people are lazy. They don't want the extra work. They don't want to work towards what they want. They don't want to work towards their dreams. They don't want to work towards their goals. And when you come around them, somebody that's about to be big, somebody that wants to be big, somebody that wants to do more than what they've been doing their whole life, somebody that wants to take their life to the next level and that's dedicated and that's focused and that will take their life to the next level. All right, average people don't like being around people that make them feel average. Average people don't think they're average. They think they're doing the best that they can. All right, and it's not their fault that they're doing average. They just decided, they were like, yo, this is my level of success. Okay, there's different levels of success. They want to be mad at you because you chose a different level of success than they did. They chose their level. Why can't you choose yours? Everybody should be able to choose their level of success. Some people choose here, some people choose here, some people choose up here. You know, some people choose below all that. Some people don't care. All right. But when you have a certain idea about yourself and about your life, people who feel opposite or who don't have that vision for you, they're going to think that you're trying to outshine them or that you think you can do better than them, when all reality, all you're doing is just the best that you can do. You're just making sure the best that you can do is the very best that you can do. And when you are willing to make sacrifices so that you could perform at your very best, people are going to feel some type of way about that, because they're going to feel that you're outdoing them. All right, there's something in that Law of Power book called "Don't Outshine the Master." You're not going to want to outshine the master. You outshine the master, the person who feels that they're all powerful and mighty. When you show that you're better than them, they're going to resent you for it. They're going to feel some type of way about you being better than them, because in their mind, they're the master and you're beneath them in their mind. So once you break that, once you shatter that image of them, having that leverage over you, they're that they're gonna feel some type of way about that. They're gonna lose. They're not gonna be able to give you that respect. Okay, they're not going to be able to honor that spirit in you that is outperforming, outdoing, outgrowing. You know, they are supposed to be the one, but you show them that you are one also. But they weren't expecting that from you. But it doesn't matter what they expect, because all you're doing is doing what God told you to do and what God put you here to do. And I want you to continue to do that with your very best effort and all that you can do and with all that you can be, because that's what God put you here to do. Thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, smash that subscribe button. And this has been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I will definitely see you all in the very next video.